tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good afternoon, everybody. I had to do some sleeping in. I haven't slept well for a few days because of some stomach problems. I'm still not feeling all that well. It's all right. I'm going through the hot cold. This sucks. All right. And I'm not sick. I don't have a temperature. I'm sweating, but I don't have a temperature. That's the way it's always been for me. We don't know what to do for you, Mr. Miller. You don't have a temperature. Well, I'm sitting here sweating right in front of you. What do you think it is? I already know what it is. So what happens when I don't feel well is my anxiety goes up, then my heart rate goes up, and then I start to sweat. See, there's always a natural order to things, and that's kind of what we're talking about today. Natural order of things. What shirt am I wearing? Yeah. Give me a second. I don't want to wear this shirt. It's too tight. Ugh. There we go. I'll just go with a different Punisher shirt. All right. I'm like Mr. Rogers. I'm constantly changing clothes. There we are. That's better. I don't like to feel restricted, and I've gained a little bit of weight. So, from all the not eating that I do. Okay. Captions. See, I'm just not. Every little thing is kind of tough to do at this point, if that makes sense. Everything is arduous. Let's click this button. Welcome to Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. I'm your host. It's a better check to make sure that my sound is right because I've been having to move shit. Yes, it is. Okay. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. When I do it at this time, I don't get many people. So I'm not really expecting anybody, which is just plain sad, but it's okay. It's okay. So acceptance and then change. I actually want to talk, it says somebody's really here. I'm going to talk about something else a little bit before I get started on it. Maybe people show up while I'm talking. And, you know, I do podcasting also. You know what? I've done podcasting and I'm not currently doing it. So I'm not going to give myself credit for doing podcasting right now. I'm a little upset with myself about it. I've got a list of people up there that got 5 people, man. I need to get busy on that. But it's tough. It's tough. Anyway, here's the problem with recovery podcasting. Okay. It cannot be competition. Here's the thing is once you consider your recovery podcast a business, this is the mindset that happens. How are we going to be different so other people notice us? That's it. And from there, it becomes fake. And you can't do that. I do not add anything special to my podcasting. There is no real editing. Okay, I do the sound so it sounds good. That's about it. But because I see a lot of recovery and stories are important. It doesn't necessarily have to be through mine, man. Okay, but don't do yourself that disservice by trying to make yourself different than everybody else with your podcasting when it comes to recovery, because then you're going to start to be fake. Okay. You're going to make moves that are business moves that are no good for people in recovery. Okay. If you are doing podcasting for money and you're doing a recovery podcast, please get the fuck out. Okay. If it's your side hustle, please get out. There's some of us that do this out of passion and we love it. Okay. And it comes out a certain way. Well, yours should too. And you're missing out. You're missing out, man. Okay. Be careful what you call yourself. There's one show they call themselves M&M, and they're using M&Ms as their. You're going to get sued over that shit. See, they're trying to be unique. They're trying to be unique. Okay. Notice my podcast isn't called the Dion Miller Podcast. None of my stuff is named after me. Why? Because I'm not the podcast. God is. I'm not the podcast. When I do this stuff, when I podcast, I don't even remember it. I go away. God comes in. When I speak at a speaker meeting and tell my story, sometimes when I come on here, sometimes notice when you guys will say something, I'm like, what are you talking about? It's because I don't remember saying it 2 seconds ago. God comes in and he starts to talk. Well, I don't remember. That's what's happening sometimes. Hi, Patricia. Good to see you. Glad you're doing okay. Glad you're doing okay. All right. So acceptance and change. And this is from reading. It's from Hazel in A Day at a Time. All things go in order. Okay. And as a Virgo, I love this. I love structure. Okay. I like discipline. And I like to know when we're doing certain things. I like to know this stuff. I'll be over shortly. What does shortly mean? No, you got to give me minutes. Don't tell me shortly. You're going to fuck with me if you do that. I'll be over in a minute. What the fuck does that do? What does that mean? No, I need a semblance of time. Anyway, it's a little too far. Even when we grieve, there is a set way of grieving happens. Well, when we come into the program, none of us are so terminally unique, or none of us are so different that the program of action won't work for you. I have not met anybody that it wouldn't work for. All I've met are people that are not willing to do the work. And I understand why. I don't get mad at these people that are not willing to do the work. Don't get mad at them. The hell's your problem? That's fucked up. They're not willing to do the work. They wasted my time. They did. Yet you're still sober, you whiny fucking bitch. No, I'm not in the mood today. Like these trade. I put this out. The jail trade. We put this out and people will say, be grateful you're not eating this today. You know what? If that's what you're going to use for gratitude, you've got the wrong idea. That's not gratitude. That's fear. Fear that I don't want to be back in jail. Okay? That is not recovery. That's not recovery. Watch what we put out for recovery. Saying a bunch of people died today is not recovery. It isn't. We have to live in a solution. We have to live in a solution. And it doesn't matter what comes across your table, good, bad, or indifferent. You're going to have to accept it first. Then you're going to need to change. Even if it's good, it doesn't matter. See, the problem doesn't understand it's a problem. Okay? Maybe it's a good problem. I have too many people coming to my event. That's a good problem, right? But it's still a problem. I just somebody asked me to do this, put this project together. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. Right. That's pretty extreme, but yeah, but you get what I'm saying. Okay. Just like our alcoholism, just like any of our diseases that come along, we need to accept them first. If we don't accept them, we will do nothing about them. Then there will be no action. Then there will be no change. Okay. I mean, if we alcoholics don't change, that spells retrogression, and retrogression kills us. It'll kill us. Okay. Acceptance isn't always easy. Okay. But if you can accept this world for what it is, then you can make a change. I have to do that on a daily basis, man. I have to wake up every morning and accept this world for what it is, because it drives me crazy. I see so many people hurting, and then I go out into the world and they're not there. It's weird. It's weird. All right. We're going to do the reading. Yes, please do. Make a big sandwich board sign. That's what I need. I have the sandwich board. I just need somebody to put it together. These are the little things I need to get done. Yes, make signs for the door. Make a ton of them. Make them bright. Make them pretty. Do whatever you want with them. That's your chore. Thank you. I love you. There you go. Yeah. To lead people. Yeah. Thank you. These are the little things I just haven't been able to get to. All right. Here we are. We're doing a day at a time. This is Hazelden literature. Hazelden is the best treatment center in the world. All right. They're 12-step based. Okay. All treatment centers should be 12-step based. That's my opinion. Remember, that's an opinion. Okay. They should be 12-step based, or at least most of them, because those are the ones that work. Okay. And in that treatment center, they should not take you past the third step. They're not qualified. Okay. I'm hearing about treatment centers helping people with their fourth and fifth step while getting paid. Okay. I'm going to find Cedar. I'm going to call you and I'm going to find out if you're doing that. And if you're doing that, I'm going to rip you a new asshole. Paid. That's what we call paid fifth stepping. And it is very much not in tune with what we do. Ooh, some people did it. They left. Yes, I have all the boards. And they said that we can use that front thing. So, all right. Among the many gifts that we are offered in the program, it is the gift of freedom. That's my biggest gift. That is my personal biggest gift. Okay. Outside of that, it's watching other people reclaim their lives. But my freedom is something that I absolutely enjoy. And if you come close to touching it, I will fucking put a boundary up so fast, it's going to hurt. Okay. And it's still, I'm going to tell you, it's so much, it's still kind of reactive. And I have to watch that because sometimes people are not trying to invade my freedom, but I feel like they are. Okay. And so we also need to watch this. Why am I getting upset? I have to ask myself that. Oh, that pissed me off. Why? That's always what goes through my head. Why did that piss you off, Dion? They're talking the truth. Is the truth hurting you? Is the truth hurting you, buddy? Well, guess what? Accept it, motherfucker. All right. Then I accept it. What comes right after acceptance? Change. Do I agree with them? No. So what? See? Change. And it can happen. Bam, 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 bam. It doesn't need to take, you don't need to take time on it. Just do it. Okay. Paradoxically, however, the gift of freedom is not without a price tag. You think your freedom's free? No. I had to work my ass off for it. I did. I worked hard. Go ask my therapist. Go ask my therapist. She's told me, she's like, wow, Dion, you've made some huge freaking strides. I know she loves me because I'm one of those ones that continue to grow. And isn't that why she's doing that job? Huh. See, I don't just provide, even in that relationship, I give and take. I don't go to my therapist and just take. No, that's not how relationships work. It's a give and take basis, including that one. And it works out really, really well. Where did I find that out? God. It's my relationship with God. I give 50% of the time and I take 50% of the time. Yeah. With God. So we're going to have a price. It's called acceptance. Okay. Well, acceptance is really non-action. So in a way, it's not going to cost you really much. It's going to cost you a thought or two. Similarly, I've always had a hard time with that word. If we can surrender to God's guidance, it will cost us our self-will, that commodity so precious to us, who have always thought that we could and should run the show. Is my freedom today worth the price tag of acceptance? Yeah, it was a good meeting. We had 10 people last night. Let's finish this and I'll talk about that. Is my freedom today worth the price tag of acceptance? Absolutely. Just like I was talking about earlier, whenever I wake up in the morning, I have to accept the world for the way that it is. Okay? Because I wake up angry. I wake up fighting. Okay? This is not me when I wake up. Okay? When I first wake up, nobody talks to me because I'm not here yet. It takes me 15 minutes to kind of wake up. And if you kind of talk to me within that, you're going to get what? What the fuck do you want from me right now? That's exactly what you'll get. Yeah, I am a grumpy. Oh, no, grumpy poop banana is a kind way to start to describe it. I can't help it. It's my PTSD. I wake up from nightmares. So I wish I woke up in a better mood, but it's something that I need to do every single day. Okay. And don't be bad. Don't feel bad for calling me grumpy poop banana. Okay. I wish I could, but yeah, my wife gets up at 4:30 in the morning. So fuck that. Last few nights, I haven't been falling asleep until she's getting up and going to bed. I'm just rolling around in bed because my side hurts so fucking bad. So, all right. Today I pray, may God teach me acceptance, the ability to accept the things I cannot change. God also grant me courage to change those things I can. I'm big on that, on changing the things that we can. I believe there's more out there that we could change but there again, that comes back to acceptance. Okay. Some things are not okay the way that they are, like detoxes. They're just not okay. I'm sorry. Not in Colorado anyway, right? And we're trying to make those changes. Okay. So I accept the fact that's the way that it is. And then that's it. No, I'm responsible for that area. Am I not? Is that not in my lane? Detox is absolutely in my lane. I'm a recovered alcoholic. Detox is absolutely my lane. Treatment, my lane. Okay. And these other people are in our lane. Do you understand that? These people are in our lane. And that's why when I come on here and say we're being weak, kick them out. I kicked my landlord out of his own damn house once. He wasn't paying the house note. I went back in his room. I took my money. I sent a message. I said, if I see you again today, I'm going to kick your ass. You get the fuck out of this house. I need to stop. Okay, I'm losing people. I told you. I'm sorry. That was my PTSD sneaking up on me real fast. All right. It's out of my control. So all I can do is apologize for that. So I am sorry. I did not mean to go that route. May God teach me acceptance, the ability to accept the things I cannot change. God also grant me the courage to change things. God help me accept the illness of my addiction and give me the courage to change my addictive behavior. Today I'll remember, accept the addiction, change the behavior. Yeah. Change. All right, that's going to be it for this one. Amber, throw your stuff in. Yeah, toss me it here. Yeah, I see. Like last night, I noticed everybody was really excited and things like that, and I didn't go through that because see, that's not a new experience for me, and I didn't stop to think that it was a new experience for everybody, and that's why everybody was like, "Oh, this is cool," and I was over thinking, "God, we need more people." See, sometimes it's our purview that's going on, and I was so busy being in my own head that I missed that. So I'm glad that you brought it up, so that maybe see, that's God working in my life. That's God working in my life. Knowing that knowing what we did affected people in a positive way makes me happy. And then I can accept, right? Last week we had 2 people. This week we had 10. So that's good. Yeah, that I'm happy about. All right. Zoom's doing real good. Wait till Thursday. That's going to be a good meeting. All right. I love you all. I'm doing my best today. I'm a promise I'll do my best, but I don't think we'll see. We'll see. All right. I love you all. Amber, thanks for getting on that. Yeah, anything you want to do with the club. Now that you're excited. I love you all. Peace out. And